Hey guys, and welcome back to another one. And today I've got here with me the Prontotec MobiTab Windows 8.1 tablet. And with no further ado, let's take a look at it. So here we are with the Prontotec MobiTab, which is a Windows 8.1 tablet, and this particular model features the Intel quad-core CPU Z3735F, 1GB of DDR3 RAM and 16GB of flash storage. And besides having a full license of Windows 8.1, it also comes with a nice offer, at least at the moment of the recording, which is a full license for 1 year of Office 365 Personal Edition. Once we open the box, we will find at the top the Prontotec tablet protected by that plastic sleeve. We will also find a power adapter, which in this particular case is for UK, so I'll be using my European Union adapter. And we will also find a micro USB to USB female that we can use for storage, and also a micro USB to USB male that you can use, for example, for charging this device without the power adapter. And regarding the layout of this tablet, on the left hand side we will find a volume rocker and a power button. On the top we will have a headphone jack and a micro SD connector. On the right a micro SD card slot, and at the bottom back we will find a speaker grid. And the Prontotec also has a back camera and a face fronting camera, which we will be testing out later on during this video. And the back panel is made of plastic with a brushed look aluminium. Display-wise, we are talking about a IPS touchscreen with a resolution of 1280 by 800 pixels on a 8-inch screen, which makes a total of 180 pixels per inch. And because the cameras will not capture the full quality of this display, here are two high-quality pictures which will give us a little bit more of fidelity. Storage-wise, after I installed all the necessary apps that I thought needed for this review, I was left over with only roughly about 1GB, as you can see on screen, so it's not a bad idea to get a microSD card to add for your storage. And now it's time to start using this tablet, and I did run a couple of benchmarks, one of which was Geekbench 3, where we got a single core score of 776 and a multi-core score of 2185. Now on Speedtest we got a 42 megabits of download speed and 20 megabits of upload speed. Regarding the responsiveness and the browsing experience on this particular tablet, my feedback is that it worked great. Now this is not a surprise for me, as we have tested here on the channel at least two machines with the Intel quad-core Z3735F, and both those machines work just brilliant. So I was not expecting any less from this tablet with the same CPU. And my feedback here is that the tablet works just great, as you can see on screen. In terms of internet browsing, which is something that we tend to do a lot on this type of devices, my experience was a real pleasure. And as you can see on screen, even the text and also the images are very sharp on the screen. And one note to mention here once again is that the camera does not capture the full quality that I see with my own eyes. I also tested a few image galleries just to see how the color accuracy and the contrast of the display was, and once again did not let me down. I really enjoyed browsing through high resolution images, and to note that these images are not on the tablet, they are being streamed over the network. And one more thing to note on any app, not just on images, if you don't want to watch the images on landscape mode, just turn the tablet on the vertical and you will have those images on the portrait mode. And as you can see, once again, the responsiveness of the device and the image quality overall was really nice to see. Productivity wise, as I mentioned on the beginning of this video, the Prontotec tablet comes with a full license of the Office 365 Personal Edition, and if we make some calculations here, then this offer almost makes it for the price of the tablet itself, making it a great deal, especially for those that want to use Office 365. And you are not limited to use the Office on this tablet, you can use in any other device that you have. All you have to do is activate on the tablet, and after that you will have a regular account with the license for 1 year. But getting back to the point regarding performance, I was not expecting low performance, and that is what we get here. You can work with the Office suite, although I'm not the kind of guy that uses these type of devices like tablets to work on test. I do get the advantages of being able to work on the go, as we can see on screen. And if you are wondering if it will handle gaming, here we are with Asphalt 8 Airborne, which is one of my favorite games, at least at the time of the recording, for the mobile platforms. And for those that follow the channel for a while, you know that I do use this game to test a lot of the Android TV boxes that passes through my hands. And what I can say here regarding the Prontotec tablet is that it's totally capable of playing this type of games, which is a bit demanding on the CPU and on the GPU, but the experience was really good. And to test out the video playback capability of this particular tablet, here we are with Tears of Steel being played on Kodi version 14.2. Now regarding Tears of Steel, I'm showing it off here publicly under the license Creative Commons 3.0, and more details about that and all the credits too are on the video description. Now regarding my feedback regarding video playback at 1080p is that it plays flawless, no problems, no bufferings, as you can see on screen. And I also tested out a 4K file, and this time was Big Buck Bunny. Now the same license applies, Creative Commons 3.0, and more details once again down below on the video description. Now my feedback here once again regarding playback, but this time on 4K. As you can see on screen, it just plays flawlessly without any problems whatsoever. And this shows that not only the CPU and GPU are powerful enough to run the majority of the movies that we have on our own libraries, but also the Wi-Fi hardware on this particular tablet is pretty good, because on all my testings and all the files were streamed across my network, we didn't found any hiccups at all playing these movies. And one final note regarding the quality of the display, which is, once again, the camera does not make any justice at all for the quality that we can see with our eyes. So at this point of the review, what I did was lower down my light so we could have less reflections and a bit more of fidelity, which hopefully I could transmit as best as I can for you guys on that side of the screen. Let's also test out the audio of this particular tablet, and for that I'm going as usual to shut up for a few seconds.
Enjoy my approach to it. So my name is Roberto Jorge, and I'll see you soon.
And to finish up, let's take a look at the quality of the pictures taken with this tablet. And for that, I took one shot of the office, one on the balcony and one outside, so we could have 3 different lighting conditions with the rear camera. I also took 2 shots with the front-facing camera of myself, as you can see on screen. And finally, one video on the outside with the rear camera and one video on the inside with the front-facing camera. And also, I'm going to shut up for a few seconds now so you can hear the sound recorded with the tablet.
Hey guys, so just testing out the video quality of the front face camera and also the audio, so this will be something that you will be judging yourself.
So in conclusion, guys, things that I did like the most was the price, which is very competitive, the high quality of the display, which I cannot stress enough, the great overall performance in productivity, video playback and gaming, the Office 365 offer, which was a surprise for me, and it's a great deal once again, at least at the time of the recording, and it just feels great on my hand. Now, on the other hand, the things that I did like the less was the picture quality of the cameras was low, and the sound could be a little bit better if we had 2 speaker grids. And that is it regarding the Prontotec tablet review. Hope that you guys enjoyed the video, and if you did so, don't forget that thumbs up over there. Now, my name is Roberto Jorge, and as always, I'll see you on the next one.